Hey y'all, welcome back. We are practicing 30 days of gratitude. 30 days of gratitude where we begin to put our focus on the things that we are grateful for. And that way we're lifting our energy up. We are thinking more positively and pulling in more positive things, making space for the things that we are grateful for because we are focusing in that area. So we're on day 11. Day 11. The affirmation for today is I am loved in seen and unseen ways. I am loved in seen and unseen ways. How many times do you feel like I'm not loved, nobody cares, etc.? We want to shift this way of thinking because think about all the times that you were protected and you were not aware. Somebody looked out for you when you had no clue. Somebody may have prayed for you when you had no clue. Think about all of those different times where someone could have been sending you love and you just not be aware of it. And besides that, showing love to yourself. Showing love to yourself. That's something that people can't physically see what you show. And well, by action, yeah. But being positive and showing love to yourself. Knowing that you are protected and guided, and the more you start to focus on that, the more you start to be grateful for the love that you do not see that's actually there lifting you, the more it will become more present in your life. The more it'll become more seen in your life, actually. Because we know that where energy goes, where focus goes, energy flows. So if you're putting in those positive thoughts of being loved, you first of all, you start to feel better when you start to think that way. Because we think a lot of times that people turn on our love switch. No, we turn on our love switch. We choose to feel love, whether that's being like whether that's when you're interacting with someone or not. You choose when you want to feel love. No one has the ability to make you feel loved. It's only something that you can allow in your life. You can allow that feeling or that emotion because you decide, I want to feel loved. I feel love from this situation. This feels like love to me. So we're turning on the switch by ourselves so that we can get more of this in our lives, so that things will start to reflect in a way of love. People will be kinder to you if you're kind to yourself and you love yourself. If you're showing gratitude for the love that you have in your home, things may start to multiply in your home because love is growth, right? So when you start, and we're not just talking about in a romantic way, I'm speaking specifically in all forms of love. Growth, self-development, kindness to yourself. So I am being loved in a seen and unseen way is the affirmation for today. And allow yourself to feel what that feels like. Let it become real in you so that it can become real outside of you. The somatic practice is hand on heart, slow breathing. So we're going to place our hand on our heart and we're going to breathe slowly. That's the somatic practice. Show yourself some love and sit with it so that you're actually able to feel with it. Feel it. Activate your heart and allow yourself to receive love. A lot of us do not want to receive love. We got a blockage there because we've been hurt before. Something happened when we did open ourselves and become vulnerable, so we decided not to do it again, consciously or unconsciously. And so we have a block there where we don't want love. But if you don't want love, imagine how that blockage is blocking you from opportunities, blocking you from insight and knowledge. Because there's a difference when you think about people who get knowledge, right? There are some people who gain knowledge and they can recite it and repeat it and they don't even really know what it means. But then there's people who have a beautiful heart because they decide to love and allow love, that when they do receive information and knowledge, they can interpret it in a much better way. They can see more or have more depth in that information because they have a good heart. They have an open heart. They are allowing themselves to love. So having an open heart and allowing yourself to love and allowing yourself to receive love and showing gratitude for love is a way to help heal your body. Because that feeling of love, that vibration of love, is a very healing one. And when you have a blockage, you're blocking different activities from happening in your body. You're creating a wall or a barrier. Just imagine a wall from not wanting to receive love that's blocking healing in different parts of your body. Oh, I was just so hurt as a child, I can't let it go. And now because you can't let it go, you have a hardened heart, and now you may have some heart issues, high blood pressure. You may have something that has to do with your heart. So imagine removing that wall, showing gratitude for the love that's seen and unseen, and imagine your body healing as that begins to happen because you allow love to come into your life, seen and unseen, and that love is healing you. So we have to let some things go because a lot of it doesn't matter anymore. It's already gone anyway. Yeah, it may have been a part of your story, but why keep reliving it over and over and over again instead of shifting the energy shifting your energy and focus to, I am loved in a seen and unseen way. Something is looking out for me. Something is protecting me. Myself loves me. Even if I turn my back on myself still loves me. So it just depends on how you look at things and recreate the situations and circumstances in our lives because the way we think most of the time. And shifting the way that we think will definitely shift the results that you see in your life. It's leading there. It might not happen tomorrow, but over time, it'll get there if you keep on shifting it in that same direction. It has no choice but to go there. The more that you focus there, it has no choice but to go. It just may take some time. So that's our affirmation. I am loved in seen and unseen ways. The somatic practice is, that was our somatic practice, hand on heart breathing. The visualization is being embraced energetically. Visualize yourself being embraced energetically. So that's the unseen part. But you can feel it, right? So you can feel things, but you can't see it a lot of times, right? You can feel love, but you can't see it, right? So imagine yourself being embraced energetically. What does that feel like? We have to get used to these feelings by feeling it for ourselves first, right? And knowing what that feels like so that it can become a familiar thing. And now, situations, people, etc., it could be right there in front of you, and if you never experienced it before, you don't know. It just feels weird and awkward. But if you have loved yourself and embraced yourself energetically, imagine yourself being embraced energetically, then you are familiar with the feeling. You know what it is. You're not just avoiding or, ignoring it because you are unaware. So that's the visualization. Imagine yourself being embraced energetically. The journal prompt is, where have I experienced love? Where have I experienced love? Where have I experienced love in my life? That's the journal prompt for today. The practice is receive compliments without deflecting. Receive compliments without deflecting. A lot of us are in that mode of giving, 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 and don't know how to receive. So if you don't know how to receive, how will you be able to receive? That's the wall again. That's the wall where I mentioned earlier about having a hardened heart, a blockage. How can you receive anything? Not just compliments. How can you receive anything if you don't know how to receive and you block it because you don't know how to receive? So the practice is receive compliments without deflecting. Oh, you have a nice jacket on. Oh, this old jacket. This old, I had to think, so what? Nobody needs to know that the jacket is old and you had it for a long time. Allow yourself to receive it. Get in the receiving mode so that you can actually receive. We are showing gratitude so that we can receive. We are giving in order to receive. You see, you're giving so that you can get. It needs to be a balance there. The tip is open heart breathing. The holistic tip is open heart breathing. So imagine yourself as you breathe. Imagine your heart space healing. Imagine your heart space letting go of the things that do not serve you anymore. Letting go of the ideas that you created about how you're not loved, or you haven't received love, or love was bad, or love hurt you. Imagine yourself letting go those ideas of love, those stories that don't belong to you. Imagine yourself letting go. And then imagine yourself as you breathe in, receiving love, receiving opportunities, receiving positivity. Imagine yourself receiving good health and healing. So as you breathe out, release the pessimistic mindset. And as you breathe in, allow optimism, love, positivity, etc. to come in and fill your heart space. And do that activity for about 15 minutes. Breathing is just, I'm trying to tell you, we sleep on how breathing can heal the body. Something as simple as breathing. Yeah, we breathe all the time, but a lot of us are shallow breathing, holding our breaths out of anxiety, just different things we do. We're unaware of our breath because we're focused on other things. But deep breathing will change your body. It will change your body drastically if you sit with it and do it daily with a mindset of healing and being still as you do it. So that's our holistic tip for today. Heart, open chest, heart opening breathing. So that is our holistic tip. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and love. Mwah.